What happens when the hunters become hunted? In 1992, the Dream Team arrived at the Olympics as conquering heroes, facing awestruck opponents who asked for autographs before games. Fast forward to 2024, and the landscape has shifted dramatically. Can today's Team USA live up to the legacy of their predecessors in a world where every opponent is gunning for their throne? Join us as we explore the fascinating evolution of USA basketball, from the untouchable gods of '92 to the battle-tested warriors of 2024. We begin our journey in the early 1990s. The Cold War had just ended, and the world was changing rapidly. In the realm of Olympic basketball, a huge shift was about to occur. For years, the United States had sent college players to compete in the Olympics, adhering to strict amateur rules. But after a bronze medal finish in the 1988 Games, it was clear that the rest of the world was catching up. The time had come for a change. In a historic decision, FIBA, the international governing body for basketball, voted to allow professional players to compete in the Olympics. The stage was set for something extraordinary. USA Basketball seized this opportunity, reaching out to the NBA to assemble a team of true all-stars. The result was nothing short of miraculous. A roster so stacked with talent that it seemed almost unfair. Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, and Larry Bird, three of the greatest players to ever step on a court, all on the same team. Add to that Charles Barkley, Karl Malone, Scottie Pippen, Patrick Ewing, David Robinson, Clyde Drexler, John Stockton, and Chris Mullin. This wasn't just a team, it was a basketball pantheon come to life.
Johnson leading the break.
The anticipation was electric. Sports Illustrated dubbed them the Dream Team before they had even played a game. The world waited with bated breath to see this group of legends take the court together. Their first appearance at the tournament of the Americas qualifier was less a competition and more a showcase of dominance. When they finally arrived in Barcelona, the reception was unlike anything seen before in Olympic history. These weren't just athletes, they were global superstars. Opposing players lined up for autographs and photos before games, starstruck by the legends they were about to face. On the court, the Dream Team's dominance was absolute. We're talking about a level of superiority that's hard to fathom in today's competitive landscape. They steamrolled through the Olympic tournament, winning by an average margin of 44 points. Their lowest margin of victory? A still impressive 32 points against Croatia in the gold medal game. The numbers are staggering. They scored over 100 points in every single game, averaging 117.3 points per game. Perhaps most tellingly, they never once called a timeout. But beyond the scores, what truly set the Dream Team apart was their style of play. This was basketball elevated to an art form. The Dream Team's impact extended far beyond their gold medal victory. In the years following 1992, we saw a surge in international players entering the NBA. The level of competition in international tournaments began to rise. Basketball's popularity exploded worldwide. The seeds planted by the Dream Team's performance in Barcelona would grow into a truly global game. But with this growth came new challenges for USA basketball. The days of guaranteed 40-point blowouts were numbered. The rest of the world was learning, adapting, and improving rapidly. Now let's jump ahead to 2024. The landscape of international basketball has changed dramatically. The NBA is a truly global league, with stars from every corner of the world. The gap between the USA and the rest of the world has narrowed significantly. Like their predecessors in 1992, 2024 squad packed with NBA superstars. But they face a challenge the Dream Team never encountered, a field of competitors filled with NBA-caliber talent. We've got LeBron James, arguably the greatest player of his generation, making what could be his final Olympic appearance. Steph Curry, the sharpshooter shooter who revolutionized the game, is playing in his first Olympics. Kevin Durant, already a 3-time Olympic gold medalist, brings his scoring prowess once again. Add to that Joel Embiid, the dominant big man who chose to represent the USA over France or his native Cameroon. Anthony Davis provides elite two-way play. Devin Booker and Anthony Edwards represent the next generation of scoring guards. Jason Tatum, already an established superstar, returns for his second Olympics.
He's young, 22. Tatum, world champion. Tatum to the hole.
Rounding out the roster are Bam Adebayo's versatility, Tyrese Halliburton's playmaking, and the championship pedigree of Drew Holiday and Derek White. On paper, this team is every bit as impressive as the 1992 squad, but they face a very different challenge. Unlike the Dream Team, which faced only 9 NBA players throughout their entire Olympic run, the 2024 squad is set to compete against a staggering 61 players from 11 different countries. We're talking about facing teams led by global superstars. Greece has 2-time MVP Giannis Antetokounmpo. Serbia boasts Nikola Jokic, another 2-time MVP and NBA champion. France's front court features Defensive Player of the Year Rudy Gobert alongside phenom Victor Wembanyama. Canada fields a team that could almost rival the USA in NBA talent, with players like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Jamal Murray. Australia, with players like Josh Giddey, presents another tough challenge. This isn't just about talent, though. These international teams have chemistry built over years of playing together in FIBA competitions. Many have developed unique playing styles that differ from the NBA game, presenting tactical challenges for Team USA. To truly appreciate the challenge facing the 2024 team, we need to understand how much the game has changed since 1992. Back then, international basketball was still developing. The three-point line was viewed as a novelty by many teams. Post-play dominated. Today, we're in an era of positionless basketball, with an emphasis on spacing, three-point shooting, and versatility. The international game has evolved to emphasize teamwork, movement, and tactical sophistication. Many teams run complex offensive systems that can give even NBA-level defenders nightmares. Moreover, the physical nature of international play, with its different rules and officiating standards, presents another adjustment for NBA stars used to playing under NBA rules. All of this means that while the 2024 team might be more talented on paper than their 1992 counterparts, their path to gold is far more treacherous. Recognizing these challenges, USA Basketball has approached the 2024 Olympics with a level of seriousness that would have been unnecessary in 1992. The team's first exhibition game against Canada was a wake-up call. Despite winning, Team USA faced a level of competition that the Dream Team never encountered. Subsequent games against Australia, Serbia, South Sudan, and Germany further highlighted the challenges ahead. A narrow 1-point victory over South Sudan, a team making its Olympic debut, served as a stark reminder that no opponent can be taken lightly.
LeBron James bodying inside, he scores!
Even against Germany, the reigning World Cup champions, Team USA needed late-game heroics from LeBron James to secure the win. These close games have tempered expectations. While Team USA remains the favorite for gold, there's a recognition that this won't be a cakewalk. Every game will be a battle, and the possibility of an upset looms larger than ever before. However, one key similarity between the 1992 and 2024 teams is the presence of veteran leadership. The Dream Team had Magic Johnson and Larry Bird, both at the end of their careers, but still commanding immense respect. In 2024, that role falls primarily to LeBron James. At 39, James is no longer the physical force he once was, but his basketball IQ, leadership, and clutch performance are unmatched. His ability to rally the team in close games during the exhibition matches has already proven crucial. This leadership will be vital in navigating the pressures and challenges of the Olympic tournament. The younger players on the roster will look to James, Durant, and Curry for guidance when the games get tight and the pressure mounts. From a tactical standpoint, the 2024 team presents some intriguing possibilities that weren't available to the Dream Team. The shooting ability of this squad is unprecedented. With players like Curry, Durant, and Tatum, Team USA can space the floor in ways that were unimaginable in 1992. This creates driving lanes for slashers like James and Edwards. However, the team will need to adapt to the more physical style of international play and the different officiating standards. This is where the experience of players who've competed in previous Olympics, like Durant and Holiday, becomes invaluable. One player who could be the X factor for Team USA is Joel Embiid.
The hands of Adebayo. Nice pass. Edwards to Embiid.
His decision to represent the United States instead of France or Cameroon was a major coup for USA basketball. Embiid brings a level of size, skill, and physicality that could be crucial against teams with strong front courts. His ability to space the floor while also providing rim protection gives Team USA a weapon that even the Dream Team didn't possess. However, Embiid's integration into the team will be crucial. He doesn't have the same experience playing with these teammates that many other players on the roster do. How quickly he adapts to the team's system and the international style of play could be a key factor in Team USA's success. One intangible factor that can't be overlooked is the pressure of legacy. The Dream Team set a standard of excellence that all future USA basketball teams are measured against. For the 2024 team, this creates both motivation and pressure. They're not just competing for a gold medal, they're competing with history. Every close game, every struggle will be scrutinized and compared to the dominance of 1992. This pressure could be a galvanizing force, pushing the team to elevate their game, or it could become a burden, causing hesitation at crucial moments. How the team handles this psychological aspect could be just as important as their physical performance. As the final buzzer sounds and the 2024 team, hopefully, secures the gold medal, we're left to reflect on their place in basketball history.
Adebayo.
LeBron!
The Dream Team will always hold a special place in basketball lore. Their dominance was unparalleled, their impact immeasurable. They didn't just win, they inspired a global basketball revolution. The 2024 team, while perhaps not as dominant in terms of margin of victory, has achieved something remarkable in its own right. They've maintained USA's basketball supremacy in an era where the competition has never been fiercer. They've adapted to a changing game, overcome unprecedented challenges, and continued the legacy of excellence established by their predecessors. In the end, comparing the two teams directly may be a useless thing to do. They competed in different eras, against vastly different levels of competition. What we can say is this: both teams represented the pinnacle of basketball excellence in their time. The Dream Team showed the world what basketball could be, setting a standard that inspired a generation. The 2024 team showed us what basketball has become, a truly global game where excellence knows no borders, but where Team USA still stands at the summit. But hey, that's just my take. What do you think? Could the Dream Team dominate in today's landscape? How do you think Team USA 2024 would fare against their 1992 counterparts? We want to hear your thoughts. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We're always breaking down the biggest stories and trends in the NBA, and you won't want to miss our future videos. And hey, while you're at it, smash that bell icon too. That way, you'll be notified as soon as we drop new content. Trust me, with how quickly things change in the NBA, you'll want to stay up to date.